We're using every 45 minutes that you gave us. Moving on to how we are helping you, the employers, develop your incumbent workforce. Show of hands, what is your guess on how many employers we helped last year in developing their incumbent workforce? Is it A, 25, B, 50, C, 100, D, 300? How about A, how many votes? No votes. B, C, D. C is the correct answer for last year. D is the correct answer in terms of number of employers that we've touched over the last 5 years. Similar to yourselves, we too have had a bit of a decline because we know that as we're balancing those budgets, sometimes training dollars, unfortunately, are some of the first to go. So we did see a little bit of a decrease in the services that we were providing. So what is Business and Industry Services? Business and Industry Services has been around in Madison Area Technical College since 1989. We do provide services district-wide. We're very pleased that in the last 6 months we have actually hired 4 part-time liaisons to help serve the eastern region and the northern region. Those were the 2 campuses I mentioned in the east region, Fort Atkinson and Watertown, and the north region in Reedsburg and Portage. So we're really growing our outreach, and we're pleased that the college invested in that. We utilize our instructors. I often say that Business and Industry Services is really providing corporate training, accessing the whole knowledge of the college behind us. Our instructors are certified through the Wisconsin Technical College system, and everybody that we put into an employer for training and development has real world experience. They have been out, they understand the skills that they're teaching and how they apply within the workplace. We provide customized curriculum. What this means is that we really work with you to identify the curriculum that meets your workplace experience. An example of this is we recently worked with an employer who wanted us to provide some type of statistical process control training. We were able to come in, take screenshots of their equipment and their run charts in order to bring into the class their specific application of statistical process control to help their employees understand how that's developed. We also can provide training that's, I call it out of the box. You may have heard about DDI, Development Dimensions International, or Achieve Global, used to be Zinger Miller. We do have some of that curriculum. And we can bring on site short courses, even a Luncheon Learn. We have been doing programs with other chambers to assist in short training programs. We've also been working with some employers who want us to say, bring on and kind of on a quality role here, our 105-hour 4-credit Greenbelt Six Sigma certification program. So again, it's about customizing and meeting your needs. I've talked a bit about the broad training curriculum. This is a little bit here about our leadership programs, problem solving, effective listening, conflict resolution. It goes on. Supervisory management. One of the areas in supervisory management, we don't work with executive management. Admittedly, it's hard with the UW and the Fluno Center and people's gear towards that, but we do a lot of training with your frontline leaders and your middle managers. One that we find is needed, especially in today when employers have cut back the workforce and are starting to build back up and maybe doing some promoting from within. It's this idea of peer today, boss tomorrow. You know, how do I go out Friday night, used to party with my buddies, and now Monday I'm walking in and I'm their supervisor. What does that mean? How do we transition people through that? We do a lot with change and change management, both in a personal perspective as well as an organizational perspective. Other types of training are the business communication skills. We heard it from Shauna. You know, this is an area that today's workforce absolutely needs. It's the technical skills in computer literacy. It's also in the presentation. I think I got ahead of myself here on this slide. Oh, Within that, we would do, we've been doing quite a bit of on-the-job training, train-the-trainer programs with employers as we need to work on that area. Manufacturing, I've mentioned quality, lean, ISO, statistical process control. Sometimes it's not about us always coming to your place. It might be about bringing your employers into the college to provide training in welding, CNC. We do have a portable robot these days, so we can come out to your place with a portable robot for programmable logic controllers and robotics training. I've mentioned the national curriculum that we use. And I think I've already talked about that it's about delivery on your terms, at your place or at our place. We're very flexible. We can offer programs online. We can offer programs face-to-face. We can offer programs in an accelerated manner. It's really what you need. Because one thing that we're finding with employers, and you know all too well, is as we've cut back our workforce, we're doing more with less. It's really hard to take people off the job. So we work around the clock. We've taught first shifts, second shifts, third shifts. We've taken 4-hour courses, busted them into 2-hour presentations. Haven't gone down as low as an hour, but if that's what you need, we'll do it. So it's really about value-added services. It's about trying to understand what we can do to help you achieve your business objectives. Because it is about the gap analysis. We're all in a current state. We all know where we need to go in the future state. And what we want to do is to partner, and what we do is partner with our employers in order to help you achieve your business goals through ensuring that your workforce is as skilled and trained as you need it, not only for today, but where you're going for tomorrow. So on behalf of Madison Area Technical College, but more specifically on behalf of myself and Shauna and Rochelle, we thank you so much for inviting us to come here today. We hope that we've given you a quick peek into the way that we are your partner for not only developing the workforce you need tomorrow, developing the workforce that you have today, working with connecting you with the workforce that we're developing through our credit programs, and what we're doing to try and help you get the right employees through working with dislocated workers and giving them the skills that they need today as well as for tomorrow. So again, thank you so much for your time today, and I'd like to bring Rochelle and Shauna up, and we would love to entertain your questions if you have any.